God bless the USA. There is a great deal of pride that goes along with this song for me. And I'll just tell you a couple things and then I'd like to sing it for you. First of all, when our song got recorded, we were a little bit hesitant whether or not the public would buy it. And I said to my record company, I said, look here. I said, there's a deep belief in this country that we all are patriots. We don't say it all the time. We just have to be nudged sometimes. And our song got out on the radio, and sure enough, everybody said they wanted to hear it again. It was wonderful. And then something really interesting happened. I got a call from the Democrats. And they wanted me to come out to San Francisco to play the convention. And I said, well, guys, I said, I thank you very much. I said, but I'm not really a Democrat. I would like to just go ahead and pass on that. Now, wait a minute. And then the Republicans called. And they said, we want you to come to Dallas for our convention. And I said, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm not really a Republican. I have to pass on that too. And then the president called. Well, it was difficult to say no to Mr. Reagan. And I was very proud that he used my song in such a very positive manner. And that is just to say that it was time to put the bad times and the bad feelings behind us. And it was time to hold our veterans proudly above us because they paid dearly for our mistakes. And we should go into the future and just be able to say to the whole darn world, we're proud, we're Americans. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life. And I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every Florida heart, and it's time to stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Ah, yes. Yes. God bless the USA. And it's time we started to bring ourselves together on praying for the USA. We need those prayers. We need to come together again like we used to. We need to work together to bring this country together. Good morning, everybody. I'm here to say hello. How are you? I am still in Bradenton, Florida. It is 6:23 a.m. 76 degrees. We've had some pretty cool weather here lately, which I thank God it's starting to cool down just a little bit. Not too much because it will get hot during the day. But right now, it is really nice. We may get a few thunderstorms this afternoon. But anyhow, I just wanted to say thank you. Um, I am going to try something new. I'm not too sure how well it works. I'm not too sure exactly when it's going to happen. But I wanted to let my followers on the podcast here on Sprinker that I wanted to start going live. I've been listening to a lot of people and talking with a lot of people on another platform called Podbean. And I have been talking with them and listening to them, and I think they are some of the funniest people I've ever met. I have talked to people from Australia and England, Alaska, South Carolina, Georgia, Montana, Oregon, Washington State, and they are really some awesome people out there. And they don't know me from Adam and Eve, but they have been there to make me laugh. They've been kind of like my therapy during these last couple of weeks since, the passing of my brother. And I thank them for it. And I want to try that out. I like a little bit of face-to-face communication with people to, just to talk to them and, just to see what it's like. And they've got some pretty cool people out there. And they range from all ages. They range from 20, 30, 40s, 50s, 60s, even the 70s. All ages. Some are, crack ups. Some of them, get a little risque. Some of them are down to earth. A lot of them are down to earth. And if there's somebody out there that you can talk to and that makes you feel better, it's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. They play some music with their podcast. You can have your own podcast, your own what I call radio station, open mic, that kind of thing. And I think it is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And you meet all kinds of people, not just from the United States, but all over the world. And it's just great. I'm going to play another song here, which I think you'll like. It's from the Beach Boys. Enjoy.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. You're getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. I get around. Get around, round, round. We always take my car 'cause it's never been beat, and we've never missed yet with the girls we meet. None of the guys go steady 'cause it wouldn't be right to leave your best girl home on a Saturday night. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. I get around.
there you have it. I'm gonna with this new platform that I'm going to do. I am going to try and put some music into it. Music that I used to listen to growing up, way back, way back. Some disco, from dancing times. Some, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Teenage love music. Even way back when even my mom and dad were, I don't know, wooing, courting, or whatever you want to call it. I found some music that was just pretty awesome, and even funny music. I found some Jim Stafford music, Ray Stevens music, Tennessee Ernie Ford, even some Louis Armstrong, the great Satchel. Very, very good music. None of this rap or hard rock. I mean, I grew up around that stuff, but God, it kept giving me a headache. So I'm going to start playing some of this, some of the stuff that I grew up on. And, the thing is that with this new platform, I can also download it and put it into my Spreaker program. So you can listen to the whole program and listen to what people talk about, listen to what I talk about. And sometimes I don't even say anything, but I can download it and you can listen to it, enjoy it, listen to it in your car, listen to it at home. Just sit back and relax. This next one is from Tennessee Ernie Ford. I know some of you might remember what it is. Some of you might not. But I find it enjoyable. It brings me back to my younger years.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, to bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Awesome song. Great song. This is, I may just spend a whole couple of hours just playing music, but you can always, with this new platform, you can always jump in and talk, and then I can turn the music off if you want to talk about something out of the ordinary, out of the box. See, there you go. There's my title. There's my program. Anything. I'm not gonna keep it low key, but there are gonna be rules, where I'm not gonna really allow any bullying or harassment or what do I want to say? Racial issues going on. I don't want to. I really don't want to talk politics, but sometimes that gets brought up. I don't like to push religion, but people can say a prayer if they need to say a prayer. It's very open, very subject orientated, I guess I want to say. Talk about anything. You have an issue, or you're just feeling down and you need somebody to talk to. Here I am. There's many times that I've needed to talk to somebody, and there I went. I went and listened to these people, and they're human beings. They're down to earth, and that's what I like. I don't like fake. I really don't like fake. So, come and join me. Come follow me to this new program. I'll still be here in Spreaker. That's no problem. Like I said, I will download whatever I do over in Podbeam and bring it over here. And then people can still listen and enjoy, or I hope they enjoy what I do. And I hope they've been enjoying what I've been doing. But I'm trying to improve myself, you know what I'm saying? One of my things that I want to do, this is in my quote-unquote bucket list that I want to do, is actually take a trip around the United States and travel to various points. And if I meet people on the podcast, I like to stop and visit them and see who they really are and talk to them, meet them, talk to them, even maybe have a conversation while either they're having their show or I'm having my show. Have an interview. That would be awesome to me. That way I can get my traveling done and meet people and converse with people. That's what I would like to do. Let me see. I have another song. Let's see. I've got so many that I've downloaded that it's here's one. I don't know if anybody will like it, but I did when it first came out. Listen to this one.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississippi, visit my granny and her antebellum world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees, free as a song. One day, I happened to catch myself a squirrel. Well, I stuffed him down in an old shoebox and punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh. When that squirrel got loose, went totally berserk. But what happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell. But the fact that something was among us was plain to see. As the choir sang, I surrender all, the squirrel ran up hard and Newland's coveralls. Hard leaped to his feet, said, something's got a hold on me! Yeah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and
shouting, hallelujah. Well, Harv hit the aisle dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a weed eater loose in his Fruit of the Looms. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel ran out of his breeches leg unobserved to the other side of the room. All the way down to the amen pew where sat Sister Bertha Better Than You, who'd been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Should have seen that look in her eyes when that squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She jumped to her feet and said, Lord, have mercy on me. As that squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess the sins and make a sailor blush with shame. She told of gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention was when she talked about her love life. And then she started naming names the day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. 7 deacons and the pastor got saved, and $25,000 was raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot. And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed it or not. Now you've heard the Bible story, I guess, how he parted the waters for Moses to pass all the miracles God has wrought in this old world. The one I'll remember till my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out.
So that's going to be the end of my show for today, but you will hear from me again soon. I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you all listening. I know this wasn't very informational, but it was entertainable, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Give me a comment, Send me an email. I like to hear from you. I hear from people from all over the world. I've heard from, the United States and Brussels, and I even saw that I heard a couple people from Kenya. I don't know if they understand English, but, it was nice to know that there's people on the other side of the world that do listen to us here. So, have a good day. I will talk with you soon. Have a good morning. God bless you.